Hello chess fans, welcome back. Today I have a special game to share with you. It's a game I managed to win against the well-known Woman Grandmaster Nemo Qiyi Zhou, also known as streamer Nemsko. Let's watch a clip of her.
Today, I am challenging Grandmaster Maurice Ashley. Not only is he a really strong Grandmaster, he is also a commentator and an author. I've known him for a few years now, so I finally feel confident in my abilities to beat him. Let's see how I do.
3-0. This is a classical game of chess.
It's molasses at 3-0. Okay, fine.
Alright, just go on.
Alright, fine. Let's play chess.
Go to the break room like this.
Come back now.
Do you study chess at all?
Nope.
Just hang.
So Nemo is a superstar talent, and we can see here on chess.com she had the highest rating of 2483 and her current rating is 2418 in blitz. The game we're gonna showcase is a blitz game, 3 minutes, play on chess.com. Let's go. Here we go. Nemo is white, I'm playing the Sicilian defense, and just like in the video we just shown, she played knight f3. Now Maurice Ashley played d6, that's a knight off, but I decided to play e6, the Sicilian Kan. I have a lot of videos on my channel about how to play that opening, and she went with c4. The game continued, and I'm gonna go fairly quickly because both of us knew the opening and the main move here. She plays queen d2, bishop e7, and here rook fg1. Very solid position with the pawn on c4 and e4. She's controlling the position. So what kind of position is that? That is called the hedgehog position. And let me show you what I mean by that. Here's an example of the hedgehog theme. You can see that black is only using the 3 back rows. In my example here on the diagram, black has castled, the queens on c7, and the pieces are developed. This is a hedgehog system, and I knew about that setup. Now back to the game. Here, a normal move would be to castle, and that's certainly possible. Then the game goes on, maybe rook ac1, and we have a game. Instead here, I play rook c8 first, rook ac1, and here I go with h5. Very interesting. I am postponing castling for now. Bishop f1, play very quickly. Queen b8. Why is that? I don't want that rook here to face my queen, so I'm ruling the queen. Queen f2, very good move. We can see that here the queen and the bishop are lined up over here. h4, I am attacking that white king, right? That's a blitz game. I'm going aggressive. And here, h3. I'm trying to open the h5 and get some real activity. If I could just open this up, and maybe attack. But now, g3 played, the game goes on. And here you may say, well, when are you gonna castle? Well, no, now the pieces for white are fairly far away from my king. So I do not need to castle. And if I were to castle, I would lose that pawn on h3. So instead, I go bishop d8, knight b3, and bishop c7. Once again, I have an idea, right? With my pieces, I am targeting somehow, if I were to push d5, that pawn. Now, the game goes on here, and here, probably knight a4 was a very good idea, putting more pressure on b6. Instead, Nemo goes for the kill. We exchange, and here I play d5. She takes, I take back. And here, Nemo is also a very aggressive, intuitive player. She plays c6. But once again, knight a4, threatening to come to b6, and that would be also threatening c6, because my pieces here are in limbo. But instead, she goes for c6, so I have to take. But she saw bishop take a6, attacking my rook over here. I move my rook, and here she plays bishop a7, attacking my queen. I think a nice move was knight b5, because if we do that, that would be very interesting. And if black takes, boom. And I think this position is better for white because the knight is going to come here. Also, you may argue that knight d4 is a very nice move. And if we retreat the bishop, rook b1, white has the attack. So here I was playing with fire because my king is in the center. But she attacked my queen. I have to move my queen. She gives me a check. Clearly dangerous. I move my king away. And this is move 26, the key moment of the game. What would you do here? In the game, she went aggressively with knight c5, but I think that knight d4 was an idea, or she could have played knight b5 simply with the same idea. If you take, and you have still a great position with possibly bishop c5 or bishop d4 with a strong attack. Instead, she played knight c5. It looks like it's dropping a piece, but if I were to take the bishop, check, and here she will win the queen. Yes, I can win the queen back, but this position is better for white because my king is right here and my rooks are not connected, right? So this is much better for white. You can try knight b5 or knight d2, bishop b5, lot of good ideas for white. But instead here, I did not take on a7, and I play knight e5. Now that bishop here is under attack. Knight d3 defends the bishop, and if I were to take on d3, she could recapture like that. So now, this is the key moment of the game for black to play. Feel free to pause the video. And here I sense that I had some good ideas, right? All these bishops here, they seem to be hanging. So I played knight f3 checks, and that's a fork. So she had to take, but the queen coming to f3 no longer guards a7 check. And here, the best move was probably to do something like king h1, but I pick up the two bishops. So it's amazing this deflection. Here, the queen was defending a7, but after the queen takes the knight, I capture the two bishops. But instead here for Nemsko, she played queen e3, and she's attacking my queen. But here, I had the winning move, bishop b6. And what do we have here? We have the diagonal and the winning pin against the queen. So simply put here, she forgot that I can just attack the queen and win. So this was my short game against Nemo. I thought it was a lot of tactics. It could have gone both ways. I was happy to get a win against this super talent and young up and rising star, also very popular on YouTube. Check out her channel or on Twitch, and I'll see you in the next one.